What the heck am I doing up here? See if we can access the workbench.
Right, I'm in.
See if we can use the workbench. Load. Oh, I can't load that vehicle. The area's too small.
What, you're trying to load it in a plain building area?
True.
And this is one of the smaller hangars too. It's not the big hangar.
Well, we need to go to sleep and get to the next mission.
Yeah, unless you wanted to build a chopper now.
I think I'd rather do some more missions and get a fast boat.
Okay. We need to jump back to a boat, I don't know.
Right, you go to the top island and jump into the bed though and sleep.
I was just going to spawn the boat as it has 2 beds.
Okay. I wasn't cheating, Bob. I was actually fixing something.
Although that said, actually, you'll have to spawn it because you've got that. You did a couple of extra changes after I saved my version.
Okay. I wonder if it's lost that.
I'm in.
Mission failed. Rescue the submariner. Oh no.
It's fine. I'm sure he drowned.
Downed helicopter.
Oh.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Helicopter's gone down in the ocean, transferring crew to the Brilliant Fuels oil rig platform. 2 pilots and 2 passengers are on board, believed to be in the water. Rescuers, the survivors, and transport them to the hospital for critical treatment. You have 30 minutes. This message was self-destruct.
Hope not.
Wait, what the heck? Jack?
Yeah.
Dude, your design is so crazy, I can't actually get out of this bed.
Crouch and then hop over the end of the bed.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll have to move one of those chairs.
Let's go.
It's a really good mission for delivering a large piece of equipment to a rig. But it's only got 15 minutes left.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to do that.
That's a fun one, actually.
Turtle Glow, thank you for half a year.
And this tug would be perfect for it.
It's been so long that I've even missed my sub-anniversary. Skip with the good work. You always make the days brighter with your content. Thank you, dude. It's nice of you to say. Hey, Dave, I hope your tractor breaks down. Stuz 10kk, welcome to the Net House. Thank you, Stuz. Thanks for the sub. Nice beard style. You like it? Really need to unlock the bigger propeller. So what we could do is retrofit this boat and make it into a hybrid. Electric engines that go a lot quicker. Followed your tank, thank you for 3 months. Paul the what? Keva driver? I'm not sure how you say that. Thank you for your support, Paul. Thanks for the nutty welcome, guys. How long do you keep the beard for? I honestly don't know. I can't plan that. Welcome back. As I was saying, we need a hybrid. We need to retrofit this boat for a hybrid engine.
Yes, that's not a bad idea.
I think we've got electric motors.
Yes, and bigger batteries too.
Yeah, so we could stick... I'm thinking maybe we can get better power if we put the electric motors driving it.
We'll do a lot better once we get some slightly bigger props too. These ones are just terrible.
They are. What's the markings on the boat for?
On the deck, it's just deck markings. So a lot of tugs have them, so I just put them on.
What do they signify?
I don't know, just deck layout, colouring and stuff. Maybe something to do with measurements, I'm not sure. I didn't really look into it.
There's quite a few weight blocks under the hull at the back.
Yep, that's what keeps it stable in the storms.
How can you be getting seasick? The camera's not moving. I mean, if I was doing that, I could understand it a bit. I don't know, Janet. At some point, like, when I had a beard last time, one day I just woke up and went, I'm bored of this now, and just shaved it off. And nobody in my house noticed. It took about 8 hours for somebody to sort of say, wait, where's your beard gone? Which, you know, it may happen again. I could have this for days, months, years, who knows. How you doing, Silverbird? It's weird, Beaker. Like, I went out last night and half the people spotted the beard and half the people didn't. It's so bizarre. Some people say nothing and just think, oh, you must have always had a beard, I just didn't notice. And other people are like, whoa, you got a beard. How long has this grown? What's the date today? 8th. 1 month and 2 days. No, Pat Stan, I did not do November. I didn't get sponsored. I just decided to grow a beard. Have you trimmed below your bottom lip, or is it how it grows for you? That's pretty much how it grows. I tend to get a little bit of hair there, which I get rid of, but mostly it doesn't grow here. That's the thing, is like everybody's face is different. Some people like grow up to here. Some people don't even grow above that. It's bizarre. Archangel, thank you for the host. I hope you're well, sir. Maniac Killer, 22 months. Got 2 months to go. Keep up the good work. On course for the acorns, sir. You're doing quite well. What have you been playing lately? Because I do lurk in your stream, but I can't remember. Was you playing? You weren't playing PUBG or anything, was you? You do play a random selection of stuff, dude. Guys, can we get mods? Can we get a shout out for Archangel, please? He's a really nice guy. Chill stream. Nice to watch. Just gonna add your name. That. Come on, why is the website being so slow? Tonight was a new PoE league. Before that was a little Rust and Blocks 4 and other random games. You do play a lot of stuff. Take it you don't play Hunter at the moment. Thank you, Tim.
Wow, this was one long journey.
Yep.
About halfway there now.
Yeah, I played a bit of Dead by Daylight. You did grow your beard now 1 month and 1 week, and it's almost 4 centimeters long. That's quite very quick growth. 4 centimeters in a month. That's insane. Also, I think we should try and do the oil tanker runs and make some money, because that'd be fun.
Yeah. We
Thanks, Tim.
we'll need a little mini tanker or something.
What's any idea what size tanks we've got?
You can custom make your own tanks, but you need like you need pumps and stuff to make that work effectively. So we'd have to use the tanks we've currently got unlocked. And I think we've only got the medium tank currently.
So we need a lot of medium tanks.
Yeah. They only carry 190.
I didn't know you were Santa this year, Jappymon. The Flying Menace, 21 months, starting to feel old now. Keep up the work, thank you. So, I take it you've got to have the money to buy the oil.
Yes.
So, I mean, let's say if we could load up with 100 grand, because it's 20 cents per litre, which means 5 litres per dollar. So £100,000 would give us 500,000 litres of fuel, of oil.
The thing is though, I'm not sure if it definitely still works unless you have limited fuel turned on. So like we can get fuel to refuel the ship from one of those pumping stations. But I'm not sure if we can do the whole buying and selling economy trading unless limited fuel is turned on.
I see, right. So you need to have limited fuel to even get that to work.
Yeah. And obviously this being a save that's currently in progress, you can't just go and switch that on. You can only do that when you start a save up. So you'd have to go to the XML again.
I was going to say, surely it's in the XML.
Yeah. You can do it in there.
If it was to fire up a new game with that turned on and then look in the file to see what the XML is, I bet you it's like a tag.
I think it's actually along the top row where it's got all of the actual settings. That very first line of
yeah, it'll be there.
Stuff.
It'll be there like limited fuel equals yes.
Yeah. The thing to remember though is if you were to start a new game and start with limited fuel switched on, all your vehicles start with no fuel, so you have to fuel them once you spawn them.
Yeah, and if you fast travel one, then you've got to refuel them again.
Yes.
This particular boat doesn't go any quicker. Archangel, this is a surprisingly difficult deep
It gets
game.
to a point in that sort of game mode where you tend to just leave your boats out all the time.
This is the internals of our ship. and you have to... We're in advanced mode, so we put each one of these things is an engine that you're seeing with the silver bits on it. That's an engine. There are 6 engines here. Each one's then got a clutch on the top, and then just behind me here are 2 gearboxes. That lets you take the engine power, gradually bring it in, and then change gearbox so you can move up a gear and go faster. And then the coloured piping essentially is the fuel, which comes in, the air, because obviously you need air and fuel, and then there are 2 other pipes. One is the cold water and one is the hot water, so you have to keep the engines cool. And this is the kind of thing that you can build in the game. But then you need to also build like the control systems. So like when I turn the rudder, you can see the rudder's just turning like that. You have to link the control buttons to the control system so you can operate this, and then the electric systems as well. So in the deck, in here, for example, you link up one of these tank dials to each of the fuel tanks. It then displays how much fuel is in the tank. Same thing with the engine temperatures. Over here, you've got the generators output. So there's a generator on each engine which is generating power, which is then going back into the batteries to keep the batteries topped up. You get the idea. And then there's the engine RPM, which they call RPS for some reason. And then over here you've got your throttle, clutch and engine RPS. And then here's the speed. That's the gear change. So I just threw it into reverse like a boss.
I think you may have stalled.
Yeah, I threw it into reverse.
Oops.
There we go. Jack built this particular boat. You can also build helicopters and you can build trains, and they're exactly the same thing. On the helicopter you can put things like altimeter sensors and speed sensors. You can even create logic circuits. You can create your own little microprocessor now, which has like logic circuits. So people have built a satellite navigation system. So you can put a microcontroller in here, hook it up, and then when you've got a destination, it will literally steer the boat for you on target. It's completely crazy. All that is wrapped up in a mission system where you have to rescue people and move equipment around. Oh, and the weather changes from calm like this to really, really nasty.
Oh, they've really made a mess of that now, man.
Wow.
That's a nice looking helicopter as well. We could have used one.
Yeah, can we steal the heli? Follow. Come with me! Swim!
As soon as we unlock some rotator blocks, I'll get a crane on this thing.
Okay, you stay there and I'll take you.
Where'd my other one go?
You only had one.
I had one I was carrying and one was following me.
Yeah, well, they tried to follow you up the ladder and then failed.
Oh.
They don't make it up ladders for some reason.
Yeah. I guess we're just leaving the chopper.
I don't know what we can do with it.
Nothing, I don't think.
Is that everything?
Yeah. They only say to recover the crew and passengers. I guess they don't want the chopper back.
Somebody else's job.
Yep.
I live in Chelmsford, Kenny. Which is not far from London. Can you winch the helicopter? Does it have a winch point on it?
No, it didn't have a small connector. And we haven't unlocked the mag or which locks to anything.
It is an in-depth game, Cookie, and it's only version 0.5. We've not used the big deck yet. Yes, Cookie, because we've only got smaller propellers, like the small propeller unlocked and the small engine unlocked. It's a bit frustrating. You can purchase it on Steam. Who's the character with the Captain Birdseye beard? That's Jack. I don't know if you've noticed or not, but when you get out of the pilot seat, you immediately fall through the floor and then spring back up again.
Yeah, I think it's because of how short the ceiling is. It makes you, it forces you to crouch, and then it realizes there is actually enough space, so it lets you stand up.
Yeah, you need a higher roof.
Well, she is only a small ridge tug.
I think these beds, are, if you can turn them 90 degrees and push them against the wall, that's going to work better.
Yeah.
It's early access, Vlad. Bottom left it tells you Steam early access 0.55. Can you carry your own helicopter on your own boat? Yes. Yeah, you could put the beds in the engine room. It's not a nice place to sleep though, is it really? Actually, what you could do is, in the engine room, you could split the room into like a different bay and have captain's like quarters down there for sleeping.
Yeah, that's true. There is a little bit of spare room down there.
Why, what?
Well, it's quite a lot now. But if you want bow thrusters and stuff like that, then things are going to start taking up space. And we're going to start adding some electrical systems, big batteries, stuff like that.
Yeah, you can have your own boat. You have multiple vehicles.
There's a lot of space now, but there's room to grow.
You have 9 minutes to make it back.
That's cutting it close. Our average is 10 meters per second, and we've got 2 kilometers to go. You know we're going backwards, right?
Yeah, because I've not got a reverse gear indicator. I didn't know how many times I pressed it.
Alright. I'll add one of those to the list.
See, we're not doing 10 anymore. I don't know why.
Are you in second gear?
Well, that's first gear. And that's second gear. It was doing
That's
10
weird.
point something, it's not doing it now. That's why I ended up pressing reverse again, thinking maybe that's engaged. It's a bit strange.
Traction throttle is full.
No,
we've still got
Lewis.
loads of fuel.
I saw a build this morning on YouTube, the guy had
Ah, that's
multi-floors, cabin, sick bay, cargo bay, lifeboat, helicopter, all doors were electronic in all
That's
rooms
cool,
and headlights.
isn't
It's insane. I'd love to do a big build like that, Bringle. Well, that's what I want to do, Raid. I want to convert this into a hybrid, so we have diesel engines powering the batteries with generators, and then the batteries powering the electric engine. Oh, the dock is on the far side. How annoying.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to have to go straight between those two islands.
Don't go between.
No?
No, it's too shallow. I did a mission over here this morning and I got caught between two islands. This boat's got quite a small draft, but it still gets caught for some reason.
It's a Euro Truck video this weekend, Lewis, not a Mines in my car. Would you stream just to build? What do you mean, Bob? Just spend the entire stream building something? On Thursday, we spent like an hour and a half, 2 hours just building our boat. Because you've got to test it all in the water and get the power right and stuff. Is it like really shallow land between those islands?
Yeah. You can actually walk on it.
Last time I run passengers to this location, I made it with 6 seconds to spend.
Yep. Just a little bit more time this time.
What happened to the catamaran? Jack hated it, so he built his own.
Nearly. And cut power.
Like a glove. Dude, come with me. Why won't you let me... Why can't I take this person?
I'll grab her.
I can't pick her up.
You've got one on you already.
What? I put that person down.
No, you've got someone on your shoulders now.
Why did it give me the option to pick up? Come with me. They don't like they need critical attention, they can run around.
Yeah, I think they've just been slacking.
I don't believe there's any sailboats, Vlad. Turtle Glow, thank you for the bits. Found some bits in the scruff of the Invisibeard. Lol. What's great is the Invisibeard comes free. Nice. Oh, I've got lost. 2.5 minutes to spare.
Not bad. The dude's still here from our last mission.
Is he? Blimey.
Yeah.
They jumped as well. Artificial Horizon Blueprint.
Nice. Another altimeter.
Alright.
It's like 3 of those now.
3 blueprints. Great.
Oh, you're still being followed.
You're meant to stay in the building. Crazy people.
I guess they like hanging out with you.
Yeah, they're like, Squirrel, we love you, Squirrel.
Don't leave us, please. Oh yeah, check the building. The crates.
Did we not check this out then?
We haven't checked the building.
So one good thing about the helicopter is it lets you sort of fly around the island and you can see the crates.
Yeah. Okay, nothing in this room.
Welcome to
There's
the
a crate in the
nut
toilet.
house.
Yay, fluid flow valve.
And nothing in that room.
How appropriate that you should find a fluid flow valve in the toilet crate. Hope it's not second-hand.
Welcome
Oh
back,
no.
Nutter.
Callum17, welcome to the Nut House. Thank you, Callum. Thanks for the nutty welcome, guys. Them drunk gamers, welcome back.
And I'm on board. Got 3 full tanks, 3 half tanks, and 6 empty tanks. So probably going to want to head for a refill soon. Actually, if you head straight ahead of us, the boat does fit inside the small boat dock.
Is it?
Yeah, it doesn't fit in the workshop area, so it won't load here. But it fits inside the actual boathouse, so you can pull in there and we can refuel.
Right, what should we do to make things quicker?
How do you mean?
Well, I think we either need to make this boat faster or build something that flies, one of the two. So we can get missions done quicker.
Well, I think we probably need a helicopter. That really sped us up last time.
Yeah, but it could take 2 hours to build a helicopter.
I mean, it could do, sure.
There's already a boat in though.
Oh look, it's one of yours. I'll get rid of that. Or I'll fall down a hole. There we go. There you go.
That won't help, Bob.
It's a bit tight, but it should fit perfectly. That actually looks so cool coming in. That's it. Right, if you can grab this nozzle.
Fell down the side of the boat. Just fits, doesn't it? Which nozzle?
This one in front of me. It's just there at the back. That's it. Right. Pump is on. And we are pumping.
Yep, fuel is coming in. How much fuel have we got in the big tank?
13,000 litres.
So if we want to refill that big tank, we have to go and buy it, don't we?
Yeah, and bring it back here. And seeing as this isn't costing us any money, I think it's actually, I think I was right that we're not going to be able to actually do the fuel trading system. Thanks for the pallet.
It's a gift.
What I've always wanted.
You never know when you might need a pallet.
It's very true. Certainly in my youth, I may have acquired some.
Why would you build a pirate ship?
Turning into sleds and stuff in the winter.
Tanks are full.
Yeah, no longer pumping.
Lol.
I'm back then.
What just happened then?
It decided to lock itself again.
I think you can have up to 6 people, right? But if you have really complex constructions, like in multiplayer, the frames can get really bad. This isn't going to be easy to reverse, is it?
No. It's basically, it steers from the rear, so as soon as we're halfway out, you can start turning. Don't be in out lights. Steer now. What a lovely sunny day for once.
It's quite a nice day, actually.
And we don't have an active mission. Well, we do, but it's not all we can do. Do you want to sleep for a mission?
I'm going to go to the helicopter island.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay.
Trucker guy, thank you for 27 months. Why was the computer tired when he got home? He had a hard drive. Ah! Genius. 6 engines, Ryan. There you go. 6 engines in the back. Oh, this ladder thing is just a joke. Yeah, but you double the engines, you double your weight, and then you double your fuel consumption, and you know what I mean? It's never a case that adding more power results in more speed. If you put air pockets around a small ship, would it make it more stable? Depends where your centre of mass is. I mean, you can put pontoons hanging off the side, and that'll stop it from tipping, but equally, if they're touching the water, you're going to get more friction. Andy Drew, how you doing? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do next, Sky. I'm going to build a hybrid engine, electric powered. But we need the bigger propeller to unlock. Yes, them drunk gamers. I should have made that point. It works in ATS. Dr. Dre! You know, shouldn't ask. You shouldn't let Jack drive. You know what happened last time. That's why I'm driving Dre.
What did I do when I was driving?
Ask Dre. Yeah, Dre, what did Jack do?
I don't remember ever doing anything bad when I was driving.
That sea's beautiful.
It's nice to have a good day. You actually see right through the water as well. It's really clear.
If we had underwater lights, it would be clearer.
Yeah, alright. I've got everything written down for the refit. We just need a few more parts unlocked. Pretty sure this ramp is for seaplanes and not boats.
Yeah, but it's the nearest thing we've got to a parking spot. Why has it gone so frame nasty now?
That's fine. Oh, no. Tell a lie. It's just dropped.
I've suddenly got like rubbish FPS.
Yeah. I'm down to 20.
Wow. What is it about this island? The island of no FPS.
Maybe it's just loading the next tile because we just got here. Or maybe it's this pallet.
It's bad.
Keeps jumping between 20 and 40.
Wait, didn't they add a graphics option in the latest fix? Anti-aliasing mode or something?
They added in the ability to have TAA anti-aliasing, right?
That's actually a lot better. Yeah. Look at that yellow line. Look how jagged that yellow line is. And then when you put
Smooth it a little bit.
TAA on, it's like a lot smoother. Yeah, TAA is weird. It's smoother, but some of the lines disappear. Like, look at the back of that. Look at that yellow rectangle. The back half of it's completely missing. When you put FXAA on, it comes back, but really jagged.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't draw the lines in until you get much closer.
It's not good.
Weird.
Oh, those frames, man. What is going on?
Don't know, I'm wondering if it's maybe just the boat being in proximity to this island. Maybe the way that you unlock this island. This island's just become eternally glitched.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Gary Lad, thank you for 17 months, sir.
You should go back to normal once you're in the editor.
Feels bad in the editor, to be honest. Okay, so what do we need for the chopper?
Well, you'll need a general frame, a shape. You'll need seats,
How
engines,
big we're gonna need this thing?
gyro. I mean, we're going to start getting missions where we have to put fires out eventually. Maybe it's best to not plan that far ahead yet, though.
I think for now we just want to be able to. If we could winch things and pick people up, that's going to cover a lot of missions.
So enough room inside for maybe 6 seats. And then...
Let's get the basics done first. Let's get the. I'm going to get the superstructure and get the engine on there. So what engine we're going to need?
We've only got the one engine. I suggest we use 2 of them, though, because we had trouble with a single engine before.
Are we going to go electric motor? Are we going to hybrid this or just fly on engine on petrol power?
I'm not sure how well the hybrid system works with choppers. You don't ever get enough space to really put a good system in it. Like, you can't have massive batteries on board.
Yeah.